Alright guys, I'm back with more SMT4 Apocalypse. You should tell her you reported her Twitch to the IRS for tax evasion and see what she says.
Yes.
As long as Flynn's around, we're safe. Now I need a room with a lock. What? That's concerning. What do you need a room with a lock for? Nagging woman. Flynn is our liberator, but my boy is saying he wants to be like him. I don't want him doing anything dangerous. Hunter worshipping boy.
Hey.
Flynn's so cool, don't you think? I'm gonna be just like Flynn and do lots of great things. No, you're not. You're gonna be functionally useless to society until you realize you're not that great. There you go, 1-star commodity. Weak man. Demon meat for dinner again? Just once I want something else. I'm sure Flynn will change the world soon, into a better one. Heavily made up woman. We need power to survive in this world, the power of hope that Flynn gave us. That's why I always look pretty. This is the way I fight. He's gonna trip and fall on his way to sign up as a hunter and become paralyzed from the waist down. Man, that would be... I can't imagine being a paraplegic or a quadriplegic. It's gotta be a really difficult life, but being a quadriplegic or a paraplegic in this world is a death sentence. Before there was no room in Tokyo to support those who had nothing to contribute. But if Flynn is here, the world is surely to be a happier place. I'm glad that we have water underground, but the food is terrible. I wish Flynn could fix problems like that too. I don't actually want to eat demon meat, but it's the only food we have. Flynn will change the world. Flynn will? Imagine demon meat like Fomorian's probably not the worst. They're basically goat demons, right? Exactly. Loud hunter. Assi's really been putting a lot of energy into her work, but I guess she's always been like that. She just wants to grow up fast to be able to help her dad, I guess.
You're so young.
What? You're both already 15? Time passes by so quickly. I still remember the day Assi's father took you in as an orphan. You have to be grateful. It's tough taking a child in these days. I was in Shinjuku for a guest the other day, but I couldn't get any good relics. Or a quest, not a guest. It's the same everywhere. Maybe Tokyo's just tapped out. I hope that Flynn can do something about this. You know what would be interesting to find out? What the hell happened to the rest of the world? It's locked. You could probably open it from the other side. There's a vent back there. I didn't see any vents, except by that kid who told me to go away earlier. Let's take a quick look around here again just to see if there's any vents. No. Although, there was this one up here. Can I look up at it? Because the first game gave me an indication that I could look up at things, but this one doesn't seem to. I can, but... It's to jump up there. Alright.
It's good to be home.
She's unaware as Aussie's father made you an orphan in the first place.
So, what now? Going to bed? Guess I'll head to my room then. Good night, Nanashi.
Aussie waves goodbye and heads back to her room. You crawl into bed. Within moments, the day's exhaustion pulls you under. You wake up, shitting your pants.
Any luck
Weirdly.
finding him, Akira?
You hear a voice calling you Akira. You respond only to hear Akira's voice.
Not yet. I hope he's not doing anything rash.
What about you, Skins?
Nothing.
I asked the boys to check the security footage, but no luck so far.
Oh, he was in the first game. He was one of the dudes that hung out in the bar. He gives you that sword.
I don't like it, Fujiwara.
This really isn't the time with all those nuclear missiles about to
So
hit.
this guy.
ICBM detonation confirmed in China and Russia.
We're unable to establish communications with either of them.
What about the US? No good. They're not responding. Surveillance satellite detected a missile on course to Japan. ETA 5 minutes! This is it.
Is that... Put Monitor 45's image on the main screen!
It's him. Is he in Ginza?
He's got Masakato's katana. Get him on the radio, now!
He's not responding.
Damn it! What the hell's he doing?
I want to protect them all, no matter the cost. Come, Masakato.
All that turning on a phone and having Asuka call you with a wrong name exhausted you.
Suicide? What just happened? Someone give me an update!
I don't know, but it appears something has covered the entirety of Tokyo.
That's it. I'm going outside. Come on, Akira.
Come on, Nanashi, wake up!
Yeah, wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up!
Here, cat.
Hey, come on! Gotta get ready for work, fast! Finally! Hurry, we're gonna be late! Don't tell me you forgot about the morning meeting.
You wake up to find Asuka standing over you. Seems like you were dreaming. Tell Asuka about the weird dream? Probably should. She's gonna bar shit off anyway.
You know you can talk to me about anything.
You tell Asuka about the dream.
Someone who looked like Flynn killed himself? And then rock covered up the sky? Sounds like Nakari's history lesson from yesterday. But what's this about a guy committing suicide? I can see why that'd rattle you. Maybe tell the others about it when we get to the association?
Turns out people who have prophetic dreams in this world are actually actually burned at the stake for being witches. Demon meddlers, they call them. Peaky meddlers. Speaking of, is the screen layout here good for you guys? With the size of the main screen and subscreen? Honestly, strolls right up to the counter.
Wow, quite the crowd. Nakari here yet, Dad?
Come on now. If I said it once, I've said it 1,000 times.
Don't call you Dad at work. Right, boss.
Come on now. If my own daughter can't get it together, I'm really in trouble. A little help here, Nanashi?
Show your dad some respect.
What the? Whose side are you on anyway?
You've done well, my star pupil. Sadly, though, it seems one of my students has failed.
Stupid Nanashi.
Nakari's around here somewhere. Better not keep him waiting, cadets. Now scram. Be sure to give Nakari your full attention.
Asahi's dad, boss, nudges you along.
Hey, it's you guys. Yo.
Okay, so these guys aren't saying anything different. You find Nakari and Manabu in the crowd.
Morning. Hope you got enough rest.
Today we'll be going on a food run. We'll head out after the meeting.
Shouldn't be long now. Just kick back and relax in the meanwhile.
We've got a little time before the assembly starts. Want to mention Eugene with Nikari and Manabu? Yeah, sure. You tell Nikari and Manabu about the unsettling dream. After you told them your dream, the two of them eye you suspiciously.
So a dude who looked like Flynn killed himself? Then Masakato transformed into the firmament? No offense. Your dreams look super boring. Try having cooler ones.
What's boring about that?
Don't mention this to anyone else. And forget the name Akira.
Why? What's the big deal?
Akira is not a name hunters like to hear.
Akira ran with Skins and Fujiwara, the founders of the Hunter Association. Fought alongside both of them back in the day. I hear he was pretty well trusted.
Until the day he betrayed the hunters, abandoned Tokyo.
What did he do exactly?
Nikari sighs dramatically, as though exhausted.
Doesn't matter. Just don't speak his name.
All these are voices I recognize. Ase clearly isn't happy about Nikari's
This
invasion.
conversation is over. Besides, the
Evasion.
meeting's about to begin.
Ase reluctantly drops the issue and turns to watch the monitor.
Good morning. Let's get right to it. We've suffered through God's plan in darkness for the last 25 years. Now, things have taken a turn for the worse.
This is all the intelligence we've got so far. Merkaba and his army have taken over the Sky Tower.
Merkaba?
Merkaba says he's following orders directly from God. And you might remember him as one of the Angels of Death from 25 years ago. Meanwhile, Lucifer is quartered at Camp Ichigaya. He plans on taking his troops to intercept the Angels. Basically, we're about to be right in the middle of a war between heaven and hell. That's the bad news. But it gets better. We've still got Masakato's katana, and it's in good hands. Flynn has taken it upon himself to take out both Lucifer and Merkaba.
Flynn's on our side. I know he can do it.
Our hunters have just finished stockpiling supplies. Now it's our turn to back up Flynn from now on. Flynn's mission is our top priority. Let's show those bastards what we're made of.
Ase is Black Cat in the Spider-Man games. I knew it sounds very
Putting all
familiar.
of our faith in Flynn. I'm sure he won't fail.
Fujiwara clears his throat and composes himself.
Once upon a time, we humans made it to the ceiling. We made it, and they knocked us right back down to tear ourselves apart. Tokyo was left to fend for herself from the corrupt Ashurakai and the anarchists in the Ring of Gaia. But now, the Hunter Association is the only faction left. And we're fighting for freedom. I think surviving this long has earned us the right to live above the ceiling.
I don't remember Magi Lu.
Our freedom depends on our victory, and our victory depends on Flynn.
And one day, we may just live in peace under the sun.
The hunters raise their weapons and cheer.
Each member of the Hunter Association will receive a task suited to their skill level. Continue with your normal duties until you receive your orders. With that,
I'd have to play it
I'd
again.
like to bring this broadcast to a close. Go out there and give it your all.
Well then, until new orders arrive, our assignment remains the same.
Deliver food has been accepted. To all hunters, scout Tokyo and bring back any edible food you come across. The association will pay extra if you bring more than the specified amount. Your efforts will benefit all the people of Tokyo.
As soon as we're all geared up, we'll head out and scout for food.
Yeah.
Still got mouths to feed no matter what's going on, even a big battle.
What about a little battle?
Report to me when you're ready.
No, you report to me when you're ready.
Hey, it's you guys.
Hey!
Huh, aren't you going on a foraging mission with Nikari? Just stop your dawdling and go.
our leave then. You and Asahi will hang back and provide support.
Steve, Shin, and Asahi will hang back and provide support.
Big surprise there.
We'll leave through Kinshi Park.
Yeah.
I hope we see each other alive again.
Jeremy, how weird would it be if you went to a bar and as you were leaving, they were like, I hope we see each other alive again? So where do I gotta go? Is it up here? I like that the map actually has the markers on it to give you an indication of where you need to go. But it doesn't seem like it always does that, so I don't actually know where Kinshi Park is. Oh, the exit shopping district.
Yo.
What's up? Got something you want me to ask me? Akira, huh? Oh, you mean the traitor? He left a nasty demon in the sky tower to keep us from climbing through the ceiling. So I heard somewhere that Flynn took care of that demon too. I guess he's talking about Medusa? Demons are good for more than fighting. They're a huge help when it comes to producing supplies. With Tokyo so cut off, we need to find ways to make our own resources. Enslaved demon. The human has me turning spare metal into bullets and other items. Damn, how the hell did I wind up enslaved to a human like this? Alright, so that explains how they keep getting bullets. Ah! Is it the first time we've met? My name is Saint Germain. I know all about you. Don't let that trouble you. I am just a merchant who loves collecting jewels. Would you be interested in exchanging any jewels for some items I have? Why not take a look? Bead chain, complete restoration gem, great chakra. I'll be looking forward to the next time we meet. Okie dokie. Artishoki. Oh, there's demons out there. Ikari, if you're headed out to forage, you're going the wrong way. Better not get too close, cadets. The area up ahead is dangerous. Alright. So it looks like out here is not where we gotta go. But we got to talk to some people, so that's cool, and we learned some new stuff. That's not all bad. We did go through a bunch of cutscenes though, so I am going to save my game again. Fujiwara was voiced by the guy who voiced Greymon in Adventure Try. Oh, cool. Another here. Which floor will you go to? First floor. There we go. Kinshi Park. There's the marker on the map.
Ah, Nikari.
Adult Gohan.
Off to forage, yes.
Okay then. Be careful out there.
Who voices Nikari? He sounds really familiar. You and the others open the fence and head into the demon-infested park. Nikari looks to you and Asahi, then closes his eyes in thought.
I suppose it's time you two learn some basics, at the very least.
Nikari motions for the group to hold up.
Out here is demon territory. As you know, they'll attack on sight. You might only be cadets, but I think it's time you learn to defend yourselves.
Whoa, aren't you skipping a few steps? They don't even have their own phones.
Sure. You're only considered a hunter when you can wield demons, and that means having a phone with the demon summoning program installed. I'm not telling them to go look for trouble, not without smartphones, but they should be able to hold their own if shit hits the fan. Besides, with war about to erupt, we could use all the help we can get.
Human's always able to hold their own shit.
Still, you can't just send them into the wild without phones?
If you're so worried, accompany them.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What now?
You're skilled enough to show them the ropes. Plus, you can keep an eye on them.
Oh brother.
Nikari turns to face you.
Consider this a broad overview on the basics of battle. Combat 101. The demons out here aren't that strong, so it's about as ideal as conditions can get for you.
Nikari's decided it's time we taught you two how to fight. Yeah, we know you're just cadets, but we both agree that you should know at least the basics. Well, Nikari thinks so. Anyhow, try your hand at a few fights. When you're done, report to Nikari.
Manabu will provide more details once you've approached an enemy.
Nikari has been in a bunch of anime games you've watched. I thought so. Your boy's got... Okay. Making contact with an enemy will initiate combat. If you press X to attack the enemy before they touch you, you get a preemptive attack at the start of battle. However, certain battles will not allow a preemptive attack.
Come find me at the fountain in the back of the park when you're done. Don't rush, though. Take your time and learn the ins and outs of combat.
Interestingly, on Adventure Try note, he was Gabumon. Alright.
Need a crash course on how to fight?
Yeah, let's review the battle for sure.
Don't worry, I'm a pro. I'll lay it out for you nice and easy. Just pay close attention. Got it?
During battle, you and your enemies alternate turns attacking. Right now it is your turn. The number of actions you can make during your turn is displayed with the blue turn icons in the top right front screen. There's only one icon right now, meaning you can only perform one action this turn. Choose attack from the list of attack commands. You've damaged the enemy while also exploiting its weakness. It seems Katakura Ua is vulnerable to normal attacks. The shining turn icon means you can perform another action. Exploiting an enemy weakness rewards you with additional action. In this instance, Katakura Ua's weakness is physical attacks. There are no more turn icons. That means it's now the enemy's turn to attack. As you can see, earning more actions by exploiting enemy weaknesses is the key to gaining the upper hand in battle. This time the enemy weakness was a physical attack. Other enemies will have different weaknesses, however, such as ice or electric skills. Much like you can gain actions, you can also lose actions. If your attack misses or is nullified, you'll lose an action. This applies to enemies as well. If the enemy exploits your weaknesses, they gain an extra action. Conversely, evading or nullifying an enemy attack decreases their available actions. This concludes a basic overview of combat. Keep an eye on enemy weaknesses and the number of actions you can perform to stay on top. I win. Nikari is Kirk Thornton. Ryu from Street Fighter? I
Not half bad for 2 half pints. Think you can do it again?
I don't know voice actors by their name usually. But I do know their work.
Yo, if you're gonna do your best in battle, you need to figure out an enemy's weakness. Exploiting that weakness will tip the battle in your favor. It's what all the best hunters do.
Certain actions, like exploiting an enemy's weakness, will grant the smirk status. When smirking, your actions have a 100% hit rate and are always critical hits. Additionally, enemies can't land critical hits on you, nor exploit your own weakness. Smirk ends after you've attacked an enemy, after several turns, or if you're inflicted with a status ailment. The most common ways to gain the smirk status are exploit an enemy's weakness, land a critical hit, nullify, repel, or drain an enemy's attack.
If you get one, try it. Let's pump it up.
Alright. I'm smirking. Got a lifestone for that. Not enough level up yet though. Manabu was the dragon in Dragon's Dogma.
Think that's enough for now? Nikari's waiting at the fountain, you know.
I never would have guessed. I'm sure we've learned enough about battling for now. Let's go find Nakari. He should be waiting by the fountain. Why was that a 3-star mission? It's a chest over there. Medicine and a lifestyle. The barrier before you is wormwood. At its center is a core. Breaking the core with your weapon will let you pass. Okay, that's blocked, so. How did he get by then? You find Nakari waiting at the fountain. He nods approvingly after sizing you up.
Should do for now. Let's be on our way.
Cadets, your short lesson on combat has concluded. Now we will begin foraging for food as originally planned. Our first step is to find an area populated by edible demons and gather the specified amount of food to bring back.
Was fighting hard, Nanashi? You really held your own out there.
What the?
Oh, that's not good. The group suddenly finds themselves surrounded by demons.
Shit! We're surrounded!
Why are there so many?
One of the demons emerges from the crowd and approaches the group.
I am Adramelic, loyal servant and sworn knight of the demon lord Lucifer. There's been talk of Merkaba's descent from the Sky Tower. We came to see. Of course, after such a long and arduous journey, my soldiers and I find our stomachs howling with hunger. I digress. Word is, you humans have started feasting on the flesh of demons. I can't say I disapprove. It's just a law of nature that the strong rule the weak. It's a dog-eat-dog world after all.
Your horse. Adremalek looks over his shoulder at the other demons.
Besides, you don't expect us to wage war while famished now, do you?
Get ready! Here they come!
Right, so demon hordes in this apparently function differently. That's a cool background.
A world governed by the strong. This is the world Lord Lucifer seeks to create, which means weaklings like you will be food for the strong.
Augie +6. Manabu shields Asahi from the flames. Manabu dies.
No!
Alright, well. See you later, yo.
Too long. Boy, you should see the looks on your faces.
Mikari slips in close and slashes at Adremalek.
What in the world? I bet that blunt butter knife couldn't even cut through paper.
Adremalek looks down at the broken sword and then knocks Mikari back.
Quite the fighter, aren't we?
Mikari managed to bury his knife into Adremalek just before getting knocked back. Adremalek casually yanks the knife out of his chest and spares it a curious look.
Oh, so old. This won't do. Nostalgic value is such a waste. One must constantly strive to embrace the new, the future, and chaos is what will bring it.
Adremalek crushes Nikari's knife in a surprising show of strength.
Damn it! You monster!
You must find this all so unfair. In truth, it's no different than you consuming the flesh of demons. It's merely a law of nature.
You two, run! Forget about the food and get back to the association!
No, that won't do either. I don't much care for giving chase.
Adremalek unleashes his wicked fire at you. Nikari pushes you out of the way just as the attack strikes.
I'm sorry. I dragged you both into this.
Manabu is Louis Sois. Nikari dies.
Hurry! This can't be happening! We have to run, Nanashi! Run!
You're surrounded by enemies.
What are we going to do?
you die. Oh, okay.
This isn't happening. Nanashi! Nanashi!
But in dying, we awaken. When you come to, you find yourself in a strange, otherworldly place. A shimmering, formless figure stands before you.
Another lost soul. There's nothing for you here.
The specter disappears. It seems you have little choice but to continue along the path. Alright, before we do that though, we're going to leave it here and we're going to take a break. Come back in a minute and experience more of this.